ARESxGOD here, and we have new anime season starting, and it's time to follow up with DanMachi. And honestly, it hasn't been that long since the first part of season 4, but I already missed the series, and this episode just showed me why I love the DanMachi series quite a lot. It felt like non-stop action. It seems like everything is going very, very bad. They're in dire situations, but they're still picking themselves up. At least one side of the battle, because it's gonna be split in versus the floor boss with the lower floors also. So yeah, it seems like it's gonna be complete insanity. And honestly, this season has been so good, and it seems like it's gonna get better and better even more after this episode. The action was there, the emotion was there. I'm really having a lot of fun, and I'm so glad the series is back. So let's get into it and talk about it. So like I said, it's straight action, directly picks up from where part 1 ended, with them being in the deep floors there, the White Palace. Both Ryu and Belle in very bad condition and situation, being hunted by the Juggernaut, which apparently it's somehow still following the orders of Jura from that item that he had there, and is going wild. And now they're also having to deal with the deep floors, the monsters being there, the environment overwhelming them quite a lot, the atmosphere there, everything. So it's looking like it's very hopeless, honestly, especially on their side. I don't know how they're gonna get out of this one. But on the other side, we also have, which I feel it was more of the focus for this episode, versus the floor boss that randomly spawned when it wasn't supposed to spawn. And you see them, what I really liked, they even acknowledge this. I mentioned it a few episodes ago, having to deal with dire situations without Belle. And we see the floor boss with this extreme heat, even burning the air. They wanted to retreat. Thankfully, Aisha took control there of the situation. Aruhime almost died, Oka protecting her. And I'm gonna say it again, I feel like I've been saying it every video with DanMachi. I really hope Aisha joins the Hestia family. She's such an awesome character, and of course very hot, but I like her quite a lot. Just how she views the world, how she handles everybody around her, how she's a very capable fighter. But before we get into the fight, we have the conversation between Fels and Uranos. Apparently the dungeon is kind of going out of control, or does the dungeon actually want them dead, because it even ignored the spawn times for the floor boss. The Juggernaut actually moved when it shouldn't have done that. It's probably related to Jura's item now in the White Palace. So I don't know how the Hestia family is gonna take, or even Uranus doesn't think there's a way out of this entire situation. Like I said, Ryu and Belle are in a very bad condition. Belle being completely overwhelmed by not knowing how to deal with this, what to do there in that situation. Wounded, the floor literally trying to kill them, the Juggernaut. But that's probably gonna be in the next episodes. This episode was the focus with the floor boss. It even blocked their exit to trap them inside, with how Cassandra coined it, this cage of despair is pretty soon gonna become a coffin. Now, what I liked, Aisha, like I said, she tried to improve morale a bit, but it was even affecting her. For a split second there she thought, hey, we need Belle, but she snapped out of it. We have to do this without Belle, saying, since when did I become reliant on a man? Thinking about Belle, she gets herself together. But Valve being the one that puts them, kind of raises morale, sets them straight a bit. Let's not rely on Belle, let's show him more capable of beating a floor boss without him. And I really like this season has shown that they don't always need Belle. Yes, Belle is the most important character here. He's the hero, he's the main character, but the other characters are also very capable. And this season is probably the best season we have had of DanMachi, honestly. And if they keep up the quality with the storytelling here, it's gonna get better and better, seeing them having to do something like this without Belle, all of them getting motivated there. Thankfully, Aisha has some experience with the boss, so they start attacking. Valve freezes the water there to give them some footing. The boss was breaking it, but at least they have something to step on. Aisha being the one that taking charge. And one thing they do really good with DanMachi, it's the timings for the music, the soundtrack. It's perfect. It hits exactly when it needs to hit, and it's so good. When Aisha charged there, the song when she unleashed her Hell Chaos, just amazing. I need more of that, but it's not gonna be that simple because her attack got neutralized by this Crimson Mist that the two-headed boss had. One red being the Crimson Mist can scatter magic, and the other one, blue Napalm, it's basically like extreme hit. But they slowly start forming a strategy. Haruhime with her level boost, Daphne was also very important in this episode. Meanwhile, Hestia went to get some backup reinforcements for them, even at the bar, to ask around about Ryu also. Really curious what her reaction is gonna be when she finds out everything that has happened and everything they've been through. She's probably gonna lose her mind. Meanwhile, we had Belle carrying Ryu, having to run deeper in the deep floors there, and the Juggernaut shows up and it still has that blob on it. Apparently still stuck on following Jura's orders. But that's probably gonna be in later episodes. Like I said, I don't know honestly how they're gonna get out of that one. They can't defeat the Juggernaut. They can't even beat the monsters from the deep floor, from the White Palace. They don't even know what kind of monsters they're there, but they're probably very dangerous. So it's either probably gonna be somebody coming in to rescue them, or Marie is also gonna show up and heal them again with her powers, which I don't know, we'll have to see how they're gonna get out of this one. But the stakes are very high in this this season moving forward. But we have back in the fight, Aisha tries to cut the floor boss. It's very shallow, it even can swim, goes under water, and slowly we see the despair affecting them. Lily feeling very powerless, blaming herself, not being able to do more. And this is where I feel like Daphne was very important this episode. She snapped Lily out of it, telling her, hey, stay focused, outmaneuver the fight here, focus on what you can, which gives Lily an idea. Starts organizing them, planning the fight there, with Mikoto telling her to use her skill with the gravity, trapping it and throwing some debris on them, on the monster, giving them a chance to attack. And again, the song, the soundtrack is so good. They finally charge, slicing it up, but it summons some whale monsters to help it. Cassandra again, with worried about the prophecy, and we have yet again Daphne slapping some more a head punch, some sense into Cassandra. And what I really liked, what Daphne did, I really liked what after she said we are scared but we still have to fight, and telling her, hey, you like them, also referring to the Hestia family, how they are, the power they have bringing other people to their cause, being so charismatic, friendly. This is why I like the Hestia family. I feel they're gonna be the big change into the DanMachi world, and hopefully, I know I kept saying Aisha should join the Hestia family. Maybe we're gonna have Daphne and Cassandra also join at some point, and this gives Cassandra the motivation she needed to finally start healing. It felt like I was watching an MMORPG episode. Everybody was fighting, popping consumables, doing everything they could, popping cooldowns and so on. And meanwhile, your healer was AFK. That was Cassandra the entire episode. Hey guys, we can't do this, we don't have the gear. But yeah, Cassandra was an FK player until the end. So yeah, I'm super happy the series is back. The episode went by in a flash, just straight up full on action, and I can't wait for the next one. And seems like part 2 is gonna be even crazier than part 1, because it started really good with part 1 with that moss monster there we have. the reveals with Ryu, and it seems he's gonna go deeper and deeper, and not just the floors, maybe with the main plot also. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with DanMachi being back. I'm glad to be back with the videos. Also, make sure you check out my top 10 anime of 2022 video. That one was a lot of work, a lot of me losing my mind trying to decide on the series, and also where DanMachi lands up, but was a lot of fun. Also, I love doing videos like that, so check that one out. This one also, I'm really curious what you guys thought about the series up to this point, and now the episode that is back. What do you think of DanMachi? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying DanMachi. It seems like we're in for some crazy action and reveals. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.